Ice or heat. Today we're going to talk about when and why to use either. Heat is a great therapy. It has its place, and here's the tricky part about heat. It's really important that you pay attention. If you're going to use heat, it should be a moist heat. It's going to be deeper, it's going to get deeper, it's going to feel deeper, and it's going to be more therapeutic if it's a moist heat. Moist heat is a damp or wet towel, not soaking wet, but a wet towel. You're going to put it in the microwave, you're going to heat it. That's the tricky part. And then you're going to take it out. And how hot is too hot? If it burns, like when you go to the barber and they kind of touch it on their forearms, if it's like too hot, don't use it, it'll burn you. So you take the damp towel, you're going to put it in a dry towel, and then you're going to put that on the affected area. It's going to feel so good and so nice. And here's the other risk, that because it feels so good, you can lay there and get cooked. So it's really, really, important that you pay attention to, don't leave it on there too long because it can burn you. It can feel really good. Most people love a nice, warm, moist heat. It feels nice. Take away the pain. It's a vasodilator, which means that it's going to draw a bunch of blood to the area and it kind of helps pump bad things out. The negative is that it's a vasodilator, so it can promote inflammation, and that's why a lot of people will be like, oh man, I've been using heat and it feels really good, but it doesn't really, it's because it's promoting inflammation. So heat has its place, but you got to be really, really careful with it. Ice. Ice is a really great way to manage your pain. It will help decrease pain. It's a vasoconstrictor, so that means it reduces the amount of inflammation. And it's harder to screw up ice. And let me be more specific. If you're going to use ice, it's called cryotherapy. You want to use ice, not corn, not peas, not blue gel. You want to use ice, and you're going to use it in a Ziploc bag on your skin, 10 minutes on, 20 minutes off in sets of 3. Here's what that looks like. 10 minutes on, 20 minutes off. That's 1. 10 minutes on, 20 minutes off, that's 2. Last set, 10 minutes on, 20 minutes off, that's 3. You're gonna give it a break for about an hour, and then you can get back into it. Ice is a great therapy, hard to mess up. Why not corn? Why not peas? Why not blue gel? He says. Here's why. The NFL's done a bunch of research. Ice is the best cryotherapeutic that maintains its temperature better and longer than a frozen bag of peas or even that blue gel. But the blue gel, the reason you don't want to use the blue gel is because it can form a layer of frost on the top, and that can bite you. Quite literally, frostbite you. So don't use that. A lot of people are like, well, can I use a barrier like a towel between the ice and my skin or the blue gel on my skin? It's less effective. I mean, ultimately you can do whatever you want, but my recommendation is that you use ice in a Ziploc bag on your skin, 10 on, 20 off. Really hard to screw up ice. If you like what we're talking about, show me with your thumbs up. If you have any comments, write any comments and subscribe, and we're gonna put new material out there right away. Share it with your friends. We wanna help as many people as we can.